Hi, it's Vic. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be taking you through the process on how I made this card. So I'm using Time for Tea Designs products today, and this is the Get Well Soon stamp set and coordinating dies. And then I also have the Get Well Soon sentiment die. And then I'm also going to be using some paper, and this is the Brighter Days 6x6 paper pad. I have my card blank, and then I also have a piece of card I've trimmed down to fit on my card, which is A6 in size. So I'm just going to go ahead and just trim off a little bit of the edges of this so I have a border, because I'm going to be adhering that blue paper from the paper pad down onto my card base, and then the piece of white card that I've trimmed down, we're going to be doing some ink blending on that. So I'm just trimming that paper down there, and then next I'm going in and I'm going to be inking up that piece of card. I'm going to be using 3 colours of the Distress Oxide ink. So I have Faded Jeans, Chipped Sapphire and Tumbled Glass, and then I also have a large blending brush. So to start with, I have my lightest colour, which is Tumbled Glass, and I'm just applying this to most of the card. And then I'm also going to be using the Faded Jeans as my middle colour, and then Chipped Sapphire as my darkest colour. So I have a little bit of scrap paper there. This is to stop me getting fingerprints on my card. So now I've got the second colour, and I'm just going in and I'm just darkening up the edges, and then I'm going to blend this all together, and then I'll be going in with my Chipped Sapphire, which is the darkest one, and then I'm just applying this to the edges, and I'm not blending this out as much. Once that's all blended together, I have some water, and then I'm using the Chipped Sapphire, and I'm going to add some water to this, and then I'm going to add some little droplets to my card. I've also grabbed a piece of scrap paper just to prevent any more droplets going anywhere, because this can be quite messy. So just bear that in mind if you are working on your desk. It might be better to use a little box and then pop your card in there. I'm not too fussed because I have the glass medium matte. It's very easy to clean up. And then I also wanted to add some shimmer, so I have this Cure Take Starry Colours watercolour palette, and these are some nice shimmery gold colours, and I just thought it looked really pretty with the blue. So I'm just going ahead and doing exactly the same, and once that's done I'm going to pop that aside and leave to dry, and then I'm going to go ahead and stamp up the images that I'm using for my card today. I've used Memento Tuxedo Black ink on some Copic friendly card, and now I'm going to go ahead and do some Copic colouring, and I've listed the Copics on screen for you.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret.
Once my whales are all coloured up, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my little images.
Through the summer night, and when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night, the summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We never need a plan.
So I've gone ahead and used the coordinating dies to die cut them images out, and now I have their Get Well Soon sentiment die. So I've used some foam to go ahead and die cut this out on, just to give it some extra dimension. And then I also have this Paper Mill Direct blue glitter card, and I love this. It's so bright and sparkly and it doesn't shed, and I just thought it would look really cool on the card today. and I've just got some PVA glue, so I'm adhering my foam piece first, and then I'm going to go ahead and adhere the glitter piece on top of the foam piece. And I'm just taking my time and going as careful as possible, because this was a little bit tricky to adhere to the foam. It felt a little bit like jelly. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my foam I've used, but I've managed to get that on there quite nicely. So now I'm going to go ahead and pop this onto my actual card base. So again, I've got some 3D foam pads, just removing the backing, and then I'm going to pop this on my card base. And then again, I'm taking my time trying to get this as straight as possible. Sometimes I'm either really good at this, or I end up doing it about 4 or 5 times because it just ends up wonky. So just take your time, there's no rush. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere all my images onto my card, and then to finish the card off, I'm going to add some sequins. I've got PVA glue, and I'm just applying that down and adding my sequins over the top. I'm using a little pickup tool. Makes it so much easier to pick up the sequins. And then once all my sequins have been placed, the card is now complete. So you can see here with that dimension, with using the foam, that it just makes it pop, and I love the background. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did, and thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it